What is up, YouTube? My name is Aditya, and welcome back to my channel, The Indian Algo. And in this video, I'm going to be discussing about what is an equilibrium and how can we make use of that equilibrium to actually capture some high momentum trades or maybe a retest of that equilibrium. So we can align our trades together when we know where the price is acting as equilibrium. But before I jump on to this particular video, this is my Telegram channel. I'll update you what we did today, right? But the link is down in the description. Just go ahead, make sure you join this channel because I am updating everything live here. If you see, I've shared Note 17531.90 on your charts, 918 itself, and then we decided to take long. So obviously, I won't be telling you the entries, but I'll be sharing my entries with you, whatever the possibilities of the price reaching in our direction or not. I'll be explaining all of those things in this particular chat, right? So I'll be commenting on everything. This is where if you see captured around like uh, how many points? 16, 17 points, right? 17 to 18 points right here. And it was a very simple trade. If I can capture 10 points every single day, that's a lot, right? But it's not that I only capture 10 points. There are days I capture 20, 30 points. So you'll have to go along with that. So today was the day I captured around 21 points. There were a few more trades that I had taken. But I give my live commentary here about what the prices should do. If we do not break above this FVG, the top is created for the day. The top is created 946, right? And do you see the price never break above this FVG for the whole day, and the top is right here. All right. And then I shared this particular example where if we sustain these two lines, the price is supposed to fall down. If you can see here, we can see great momentum to the downside if these levels are respected. So I'm sharing this because this is something that is going to be beneficial for you all. My one YouTube video or whatever I teach in a YouTube video, if you want to see how I implement it, you need to join this Telegram channel, and it's completely free, and I'm giving out everything. There is another channel where you can comment and ask me questions, and I'll be responding to them whenever possible, right? So I'll show you that as well. So if you see, this is where the prices actually fell lower. So I can tell you the direction of the market, and then whatever you're doing, you can align your trades together with that particular same direction. Okay, so this is how we'll do things. And even at the last moment, if you see, this is where I like, okay, I'll share. That was a quick scalp, but we were waiting right here. I want to see this untested, this particular gap right here between these two candles, and the price never tested. That will assure an up move, though I don't like the 3 p.m. spike. But eventually, if you see how the price is simply pushed higher. So all of this is right here. I really want you to simply join this Telegram channel, and it will be beneficial for you all. The link is down in the description, and I'll take you to the video now. This is where we are. I'll remove everything. So first of all, as I promised to the Telegram people, that I'll share the breakdown of the trade. So as soon as the market opened, I'll go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. All right. This is where we are on the 1 hour time frame. And if you see right here, let me just check. It was not on the 1 hour time frame, sorry. It was right here. This particular huge imbalance that was created by the market. And then I had this particular imbalance right here. So if I simply use the 50% of this area, okay, if I simply use the 50% of this area, this is where we get around 17,524. And what was the level today that I had shared with the Telegram people? Let me just check. The level was 17,531.90. So this was the 50% of this area, and I'll just check the 50% of this area. All right. So do you see the level? I'll just remove this particular area, 17,530. So there must be some plotting error. But yes, it was the same area that I wanted to look for. As soon as the market opened, my view directly shifted to this particular 50%. my view directly shifted to this particular 50%. What is the reason? The reason is very simple, guys. The reason is very simple. One second, I'll remove all of these so that you understand that this is an area, and this area is this level is the 50% of this particular area, right? So this area is what we call as, sorry, this particular level is what we call as equilibrium. Now, equilibrium acts as a magnet, and at an equilibrium, you will see lot of consolidation. You will see lot of consolidation. And look here, this is the same area where the price gapped up. This is the same area where the price gapped down. And hence I was expecting the prices to reach for it. And obviously there was a downfall later on. Now, if you see the prices eventually came back up, you probably test around this area. So now understand this, you can note down this particular level in future to capture more momentum trades. So it is always going to be this thing that whenever there is a consolidation, the 50% of that area will act as a magnet, and if you wish to see momentum, maybe on the next day, you will probably see the price test this area, and from here, it will continuously fall down. I'm not talking about this scenario, but this is how the equilibrium works. Now, how do you identify an area of equilibrium? So for this, you need to know what you're doing every single day. So I'll show you on daily time frame. A lot of people aren't aware of this, but 17,800 is actually acting as an equilibrium for a very long time. 17,800 is probably right here. Okay, I'll just sorry, 17,800. I'll just correct this. 17,800 is acting as a level of equilibrium. And if you want, you can align your trades with this particular level. There's a very high chance that the prices can come back up and touch the 17,800. Now, even if you see this down candle, that's pretty very huge. Why did this huge momentum took place? Why do we see some huge candles around these areas? It's because this particular area is acting as an equilibrium. Now, what is the reason? The reason is this consolidation. Okay. The reason is this consolidation is taken into consideration, because of which we are acting here as an equilibrium, as an equilibrium. Now, you don't really need to know that what is the consolidation or what is the range where the equilibrium is being formed. Once you know that every single day there is a price level, 17,800 in this case, that is being respected very well. That is being respected very well. Let me just extend this. Yeah. So if you see, look here, look at this consolidation as well. This is enough for you to make you understand that this area is gonna act as an equilibrium. Now, very easily, you can see the price reach for this equilibrium. And I need to ascertain some directions. I need to ascertain some narrative to look for the prices to reach for this equilibrium. And how are we going to do that? We'll apply the same concepts that I've mentioned in the previous video. Use your higher time frame analysis, monthly, weekly, daily, then select a narrative, then select to understand the order flow to push the prices higher. You need to do all of these things before you understand if we are supposed to push up or not. All right. So if I go to daily time frame as of now, maybe if we open right above here, I might expect the prices to touch the 50% of this wick. Then after this wick is being supported by the same price movement, I can very easily ascertain that I am reaching for this. But this doesn't mean that you are supposed to catch the trade right here to target this. No, that's not how it's going to work out. You simply have to wait and let the price action tell you if we are supposed to push higher. So if we stay below this area, it's a very nice understanding that we can simply push lower. So you can't really do anything about this. We'll simply wait and let this price do whatever it's wishing to do. But in this case, guys, try to understand. We are just trying to look at the equilibrium. So even here, if you look at this consolidation right here, this area is acting as an equilibrium, 18,100. And look at the momentum. Most of the time, the momentums are extremely high, and the prices, they also act as a magnet when the price is supposed to reach for it. So the same way, you can understand the equilibriums on smaller time frame as well. And if you can understand those equilibrium on smaller time frame, you will see the prices reacting extremely well from these areas. And if you were trading on this particular day, this equilibrium could have been a target as well. So you need to ascertain your equilibrium, you need to understand your equilibrium at some point, and then take trades accordingly. So this was the equilibrium that I was focusing on right here, and the price eventually push lower from here. So if you want, like, let's say somebody's trading this, he or she could have used this as an equilibrium as well, right? Your levels are going to be true to yourself. So you need to understand whatever you have been seeing, you will see it work for yourself if and only if you are trading it every single day. All right, guys. So this is where I'll end this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, just make sure you hit the like button, share this video as much as you can, and do not forget to subscribe. This is where I'll end the video, guys. Have a nice day. Bye. Take care.